What's going on, everybody? It's Steve with EGS Productions, and I have Monty Lee here with Great Lakes Horror and Publications. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
Well, walking through the convention floor, and it's great because we get to see so much and we get to talk to so many people. So please tell us what you are showcasing at your booth today.
Okay, so today we're here all weekend with the Great Lakes Association of Horror Writers. So close. We do an annual anthology called Eerie Tales. We have our Ghostlight publication as well, and those are open to anyone that wants to submit. We have our Recurring Nightmares, which is an raffle prize that we give out every year for our Halloween party. And then we have our members books, because a perk of membership is that we will showcase some of your works, and that way you don't have to buy a table. We purchase a table and go ahead and tempt the heck out of you.
Now, when it came to first getting into the industry, take us through that step in that process. What did you have to do to first break in? Were you just doodling down on paper? Were you like starting to get into your writing portion and then you start to put it all together for publications?
For me personally, I started off on a knockoff Apple IIe because I've been doing this quite a while. And when I began submitting into smaller publications, I had to do it the old-fashioned way, which was print them out and then send them to a publisher and then wait 3 months to be rejected. So it's a lot quicker turnaround time. You know, they will reject you right away. You don't have to wait for the snail mail. And but I've been doing this now for almost 25 years.
Out of the 25 years that you have been doing this, what stands out for your most remarkable work that you have done?
See, I almost had a movie made, but honestly, I think the highlight has actually been a part of this group here because they're very supportive. I'm able to showcase at least one piece a year in the anthology, so I'm forced to write one thing a year that someone is going to read. But we do conventions like Motor City Nightmares. We do a lot of regional ones. We do Indiana, we do Pennsylvania, we do Ohio. We just had StokerCon, which is the Horror Writers Association, was last weekend. So we were able to participate in that and have a table available and meet lots of great horror writing legends. So, I mean, it's a small group and it's a less stable group, but we're a happy group in our insanity, so.
That's really good. When it comes down to your next convention, what do you guys have coming up?
What do we have coming up? Oh, I know what we have coming up. We have the book fair at the Eastern Market in July. We think we've got some things coming up in Ypsilanti and Sterling Heights. I think some of us might be making the trip to Cherry Capital in Traverse City, so that'll be a good time. But really, we're going to be busy for the next 4 or 5 months and start not really winding down for Halloween, more like ramping up for our Halloween party in October, and then we go dormant for a couple of months. So
when you got started, what helped with your aspiration to keep you going, to keep you in the industry?
There are a lot of ideas, and quite frankly, no one wants to hear you pitch your stuff all the time. So you just go ahead and write it down. Go ahead and write it down, and you create a story from it, and then you just start submitting. A lot of us have very supportive networks where we can talk about our work, but really the best way to keep it from rattling around in your head is to get it down on paper.
And where can they find all your guys' content?
So we can be found at glahw.com. Online, we're also on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram.
All right, there you go, you guys. Until the next one, we'll talk to you guys soon.